Hey guys, what's up? Today we have an interesting build for you. I've been working with a friend of mine on this PC for quite some time as we trying to go through teaching him how to work on his own PC one day. And maybe you're in the same boat. This PC is kind of your run of the mill PC that you can uh, we added new CD drives here. We gotta once we have the power supply in here, which we're gonna do that tomorrow. Let me get this other thing out of the way so you can actually see what's going on here. Let me make these invisible, and we'll continue on. All right. Yeah, you got all that. I apologize. We're getting here shortly. There we go. Okay. So, anyways, I'm gonna take this apart. We need to take the covers off on the sides. With these, it's pretty simple, and do not lose the screws. For this, you can use a regular screwdriver. This takes a Phillips if you have one laying around, and there's usually two screws on each side, or if you have a glass panel on the side. This is an older model that we have here, so we're taking this piece off, setting it to the side, and we'll do the same to the other side here. Try not to lose all of our pieces. This is a quick how-to video how to install. We are going to install this Coolmaster here. It's actually a 17OC. Now, when it arrived, the box, I haven't touched the box. It is an RGB, but I was a little disappointed in how it came. So, and if it doesn't work right, I mean, feel free to send it back too. But this is the RGB. It even has installation instructions, which is for those that may not know how to set. Maybe you're interested in building your own PC one day. This is pretty straightforward. It's a hey, connect it to the back and attach the fan on top of the processor. Screw everything in, just like that. And of course, we got to use thermal paste because that is going to keep the system from cooling, keeping the PC nice and cool. As you can, actually you can't see. Let me remove this here. Okay, so we've established that all that's taken care of. Now on your motherboard itself, it has four holes. I don't know if you can quite see it, but there are four holes on your motherboard. One, two, three, four. That's actually where you want to be careful here. So we're going to be moving some of the stuff aside and hope that we don't do any damage to anything. But again, take it out of the box and make sure you have all your pieces together so you don't lose them. And this is a 170C. Take it out of the box like so. It even comes with instructions. But you know those four holes I was telling you about? Well, on the back of your PC, this actually goes directly behind it. Pretty straight, and it just fits in the holes. So we're gonna put them right in the holes where they belong. And some of this might need some finagling here. Alright, we got one in. Looks like a jigsaw puzzle. It does take some finagling to get these in properly. I have to stretch it a little bit. You can kind of see that it's wanting to get in there. Now I do have an option here before we even touch that. And all these motherboards operate the same. Oh yeah, I forgot I had that fan there. I'm going to install the RGB fans later on. Not a huge task right now. Okay, so see where we do have our 4 connecting pieces here. We got to get this in first before we do anything. If this doesn't go accordingly, we're in trouble. They're literally all supposed to be same size, because when I had another motherboard, I mean, I could, let me show you an example of a, alright, so on this motherboard, this is a different type of motherboard here. We're not using this one. But to show you how the same, all 4 of these connect the same way. But yet, this is his first time that this is literally not lining up, which is not a good thing. Everything that I have used has always lined up. And just as, this isn't the way you're not supposed to be doing it. Okay, that's, let's see if there's another thing maybe I'm missing in here. Just out of curiosity's sake. Nope, this is the, once those go in, then you put the fan in. So you know what we'll, you know what I might do? Let's put the fan in first. Because the fan is the exact same. And then all we have to do is screw everything in. That's how easy it is. 3 pieces here. Nothing too much, nothing too less. Alright, I was seeing what time. Okay, there we go. And it literally takes about 15 minutes to do. So I'm going to try, flip it over. This is a very important piece. This doesn't fit right. We are in trouble, and I just say something. Of course, that's where the processor is going to be sitting on. It still has plenty of thermal paste on it. So one thing I want to try real quick. Hang out. Thermal paste on me. I haven't done anything yet. I think I put a little too much thermal paste. Because right now, she is not fitting like she's supposed to. I've never had this issue with any motherboard. This is all it needs, a backing to go on the back. This. So it can be nice and secure. And those of you watching from a distance, you're like, what are you doing? See, we got one side on. Like we're stressing the others. Get that handy. It's all a matter of finding it. Or else it's not going to sit properly. But yeah, three simple things, and all it has to do is sit on here. Boom. Come on. Yeah, that hurt. I don't think I'm bleeding. That did rub right on the motherboard itself. The heck? It's acting like it's not supposed to go there, and it is. It's that easy. And she's not wanting to sit. Come on now. I mean, the other option is take the you have to take the motherboard out for the installation process. Which means taking out those two, but the motherboard, I know it will connect. I have a couple options here. I know this is not what we are going to be using, but just to show you, they are very different sizes when it comes to it. This is came off a very older PC, which we're not using for this preference. But I think I'm gonna have to take the graphics card out while doing this surgery here. There's no other way around it. Let's see here. Because without this part of it, it's gonna make, you're not gonna have a good quality stream. No, not stream. PC itself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the graphics card out real quick. And then to the point even taking the motherboard out. Okay, so this is a graphics card. It's a 1050 Ti that we're using for the installation process. And we're going to remove this motherboard. We can just leave the RGB the way it is right now, since we don't need it at the moment. That's a wireless card we're putting in. And we're going to find out why it's not going in. And eventually we're going to have new RGBs in here too. For the time being, we'll have the battery put in tomorrow. It will not be live streamed. Or, yeah, it won't be live streamed at all. I have smaller tools that I usually use, but I did not use them for this case. Let's see. Only one I have besides this one here. You want to be careful of the motherboard. One of the mistakes that I've done is, well, I've done plenty, I know. This one's in there pretty good. So you got a screw kind of stuck. I wish I had the back into the other RGB that I have, the fan, but I don't know where I put it. This thing is not working. That's too big. There we go. Sometimes it just needs a little torque. This one's bending like crazy. Come on. I need to use one of our other tools here. Try to get it out any way we can. That literally almost does it. All right, let's try this. Come on now. I don't know why this thing is being so difficult. It literally is just spinning there. Because I do not see it as on viewing. Yep. Alright, so we're having some issues with this. I go, do not do what I just did here. I was busy focusing on this. There we go. Alright, so we have the, of course I got all that thermal paste all over me. So I decided to take the motherboard out so we can do this the other way. They always recommend whenever you're doing this, take the motherboard out anyway. And so we're going to try to place the backends on this any way we can here. It appears to be short for some reason. Which if that's the case, then I am already pissed off that this doesn't even fit. So I'm gonna I can't even spell. Alright, so they do have the different ones. This is apparently, I don't know why this is not working like it's supposed to. Actually, no, that is the one we got. Vetro V5. That's a Cool Master. Alright, so it even shows you the direction that's supposed to go. Which is exactly what I thought. It's supposed to go like this on the back. Oops. But only one is going in. I can't stretch it any further than I've already got it. Oh, shoot. And then what you're supposed to be doing, can't let this fail. I don't think it caused any damage. That's technically how it's supposed to look. So here's what I'll do. What we're gonna do is we're gonna, if we can get one in and maybe the rest will fall into place. See if we can do it this way. Use that as a base. I think the others will fall into place too. Really? Because I didn't get this secure yet. You don't want to put too much pressure on. That's pretty secure. Just gotta get, even if I get 2 out of the 4. it's in there. It's almost like we're stretching it. Hope and pray that that stays in there. Now we'll do the same. Try and get these springs. Otherwise, this will be going back and I will be getting another one because apparently this it's not working. I measured correctly and lo and behold. Get the ram stick. You know, it's got to stick up too. I can get this just enough. Because one side is definitely completely in. Here's the funny part, I'm actually doing it the way the box even tells me, and this happens. It's only a 3-step process. And we're off by inches. Most people think that, oh, if I get, I should be able to get the right one here. This was only like 30, yeah, 30 something dollars. I'll probably be sending it in because it's not the right type. And it's important to have an air cooling system. Wow, that was a weird one. Because right now this is not working like I had hoped. It's on the way it's supposed to. Here's an interesting one, kind of like a stand-up model. And up and down according to your RAM. That's very interesting here, as I'm possibly looking for a different one because this one is not doing what I had hoped. Not even. I mean, even the one that came on this one was. See, this was the original. Oh shoot! This is the original that came on this one here. But I seem to have lost some important brackets. Or just connect it. Otherwise, I couldn't put this on there. I don't have that type. And actually, to go further, you know what I should have done? I have a list here. One second. Alright, so the original one that came with it, which is this fan here, it's actually, which is a. Let me find it real quick. Yeah, it just says new CPU cooler. It doesn't have what it was. And it's a brand new one. I just lost the brackets that go in it. As I'm trying to improve this. And tomorrow, like I said, I plan on adding the battery in here again. It will not be live. But because of that kind of problem we're having right now, this, and it doesn't say what kind of CPU cooler originally came with it. I was trying to get one that was identical, which is a dark flash. I mean, it is a Cool Master, but let's see. And there are several of them that I looked at. I really haven't found the identical one. Maybe y'all know what this is. I do love the different styles, and they're inexpensive. But trying to find something that is the exact same size, which I got the Cool Master, which I was like, oh, that's gonna work. For $24, I figured, oh, that's gotta work. And right now, that is not working. Apparently, this has a much bigger fan. Like I said, much bigger fan than what I currently have on it. Yeah, it's got the pins. I was trying to find the exact model, but I didn't see a serial number on this. Try to match it up. I know those 4 pins apparently do not work well. Yeah, one's a cool master, the other one is a dark flash. Well, actually, I found one for $10. Identical. Very identical to it. It has a back ends. Yeah, it needs a circle. I think I'm gonna go and get this. And I'd get it next week. Which would be perfect since it is $10. Why not? Trying to see what kind of parts. 3 pin compatible with all the different capabilities. 3, 5, and 7, which is what it is. So yeah, I'm missing the halo shape. And I can't find it. I know I have that piece somewhere. Even if I can find... Trying to see what's actually inside the box. It's a silver RGB, 12 volts. The package is attached to the Intel bracket. So that's what I'm missing, the AMD brackets. The exact same. Is way more ineffective than a stock cooler. A lot of people don't have any good thing to say about it. As what does not fit your PC? Still plug in where the 4 pins was. Alright, so some say yes, some say no. I'll probably get it anyway. So I need there's no AMD bracket. So I'm gonna add that to the card and get an AMD bracket. You know, that's exactly what I need. The mounting plates. It looks like it goes on the front. Okay, you have the screws in the back. That actually looks wide enough too. The AM4 AMD. So apparently I got the wrong thing. I'll be able to fix it next week. I'm gonna get both of these. So I apologize, folks. We will not be working on this after all. I'm gonna get 2 of those though. Thank you for being patient and kind while I get this all straight. And so I guess I should have looked more carefully. And so this will not be used. I'm gonna go ahead and get that. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna unscrew it and place it back in the box for another PC build. And I'm gonna keep all the parts together. And I know I had to fill it. And you definitely don't want to force anything. So what I'll be end up doing is sending it back for a refund. Because it just does not work right now. Put the cover back on. So we'll be able to put the original one on. I'm a little disappointed, as you might be also. And we are not able to do anything at the moment. Doesn't mean we aren't, but we just can't do anything right now. So I'm gonna send that. Either send it back or keep it for another PC use. In the meantime, we're getting the correct thing for this. Hopefully, it should fit. But I'm gonna put these fans over here. Once we get the fans on, then we're gonna be, like I said, tomorrow we're gonna be getting the motherboard and stuff. Not motherboard, getting the battery installed, and we'll go from there. So in the meantime, I can put the motherboard back on for the time being, and go from there. So we're not installing fans like we had hoped. But you can also wait. You know, we'll probably wait till we get the battery installed. I'm gonna set that aside. Set this aside and keep all the pieces in a bag. So thank you all for tuning in to this broadcast. Y'all have a great one. I'll catch you later.